So we're going to talk about the academy again, and it's two stories in one. Hello and welcome to this video. If you could like, share and subscribe to the channel, much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live, even though it's bugged at a minute, so check my Twitter as well, Puncture41. Also, Talking Wednesday podcast is out every Tuesday at 5 PM. Please go give it a listen or a watch. It really does help. But Sheffield Wednesday got the situation where we are starting to look at things for the under-21s. Now, one of these stories we have already spoke about a little bit, and that is the Watford striker, Jane Collins. We're looking to extend his current trial to have another look at him. And I think it's something that you could say is something we want to really look at. Considering we're losing Luke Cook at the end of the season, it's time to start finding other people. Now, the under-21s have been doing really well. 5 wins in a row with a couple of draws and to second place Birmingham City. And you know what? It's good that you see the kind of things that are starting to happen. And you're starting to see more and more of the under-21s starting to just see and make a bit of a difference. And again, you've got to keep an eye on your under-21 because these are the kind of players that you could unearth the next Bailey or the next Liam Palmer or the next Cam Dawson. These are kind of things that we need to start looking at and making sure that we're in the right position. And having someone like Collins from Watford, who's looking like he's not going to get a deal at Watford, it's good for us because it shows that we can try and find a talent and see there's someone pretty decent ready to come through there. So also Sheffield Wednesday youngster Jarvis Thornton is set to earn a contract extension with Wednesday, which is really good. The midfielder's done really well this season, and there's a couple of the academy lads are coming to end of deals. And this is the thing, when you get lads that are coming to end of deals, you have to start thinking about things. Now, the 18-year-old is among the youngsters at the club are looking to be rewarded with their first professional content. He had been at the club for 10 years and he's now featured for the under-18s and the under-21s, and hopefully can get a new deal for the Wednesday Academy and have his first pro deal, which is good. And I think you've got to start seeing it that this is more of a chance that something could happen around the players now. I think you're seeing it with Danny. He's not scared to go have a look at his academy. He's not scared to go have a look at who's in and around there. Who does he think that could make a step up? We've seen this month talking about he will want to have the first team and the academy managers watch a bit of how we train so they get an idea on how the under-21s and under-18s want to do. We have a good relationship with our academy managers and the actual manager. I think Tomo being in the back room now at the first team helps a lot as well, because you've got someone who knows the academy side of it and how it works and gives an idea of what to expect in a good link up between the two. And the more I look at it, the more I'm just getting to the point where I'm starting to see when they learn a little bit in terms of what they do with our academy. It seems like we are slowly but surely turning that screw where academy players might even have a chance of coming into the Wednesday team now. And I think it's something we've been calling for years and years and years, for a better link from academy to first team for so many years. Other clubs seem to do it so well and seamlessly, and we just don't. I'm also going to throw this one in here just a little bit. Everyone saw the Simon Jordan thing about saying if there was a club he would like to, didn't say buy, he said invest into. So that makes me think it would be a consortium if he ever did it. It would be Sheffield Wednesday. He said the structure's right. He said the stadium's right. The fans right. He'd do something with the training ground along with so it doesn't upset the council as much. I think that line there kind of said a lot, because I don't know how many people outside of the Wednesday fan base know that it's Sheffield City Council that own our training ground, which perked my ears up a little bit, because that's something you don't find out unless you know a little bit about what's going on with Wednesday. So I thought that was an interesting comment. But again, if he did ever have to do it, he probably would have to do it with a consortium of people, because he's only got 100 million his net worth according to reports. But here's the thing. It's always going to be the whole thing. Chansiri doesn't want to sell. Dom Howson made it very clear in something he said. I see no thing about Simon Jordan and all this lot, but Chansiri, from all indication, doesn't want to sell at all. And that's the issue. When you've got a bloke who does not want to sell something, it's going to be very hard to price something off him if he doesn't want to sell. We spoke about it last night on the live stream, and my stance is like this. It's nice to be a club to be thought of like that by other people, and saying that there is potential there and it needs to be run by someone who's a business person. But at the same time, the business people would have to then negotiate with a certain Chansiri. And we know how negotiations with him have been in the past over just the tiniest little things. So let's just see what happens with it. I'm not going to say it's dead in the water. I'm not going to say there's nothing in it. All I'm saying, it was an interesting comment about the training ground under the council. You know what I mean? It's those kind of little details like that. When people say things like that, you think, have you spoke about us being bought by you before? And they didn't make the thing it would be closer to him because he's moving to Hull soon. But we will see what happens there. But it's Sheffield Wednesday. Anything could happen. But right now, I don't think fans need to get invested in that or invested in anything else. Our main focus of fans is get behind the lads. Let's get 3 points on Saturday. Let's build and let's hope results go our way as well. But first, let's get our business done beforehand and then go from there. If we could be out of the relegation zone by the weekend, at the end of the weekend, and then move on to Blackburn, that would be a huge step forward for us. But we'll have to see what happens. It's going to be a long old end to this season. 4 games left. It feels weird that it's coming this close to being the end of the season. We'll see what happens. And then we've got the fun who's going. Here's our retain list. Here's who's not staying here, who is staying. Danny and Kevin will start on who they want to bring in, depending on what league we're in and what list they're going to go off. So we'll see what happens, but hopefully Sheffield Wednesday can stay in the Championship, and then we can possibly look at some more players from the academy to come up to the first team and have that better link up, because better link up from academy to first team helps, especially if you get some good players who are a little bit of stars, because then you might be able to do some sell-on fees as well.